होमवर्क क्या था? होमवर्क क्या था? देखा? नहीं, देखो Absolutely. Yeah. Geo है, geography है, manufacturing industry.
देशीला लेक्चर तर मॅम ने इन्फॉर्म सर मंडेला मीटिंग त्यांच्या लक्षात असलं
Maybe Joanne, they kept me on red. I don't know what. Hi, good morning. What are you checking? Your which paper? English. What way? Mark. How much? Out of? You? That is what it is. 18. अभी this week social का है ना? History which this thing as well as Europe and India. Europe I don't think so actually ना. दोनों का है. Yes, our that globalization you have studied, yeah? Globalization in Indian economy. Any doubt is there? Yes. How much done? Economics, sorry, today geography is good. What is the doubt?
Now, creating this second group first. Foreign trade creates an opportunity for the retailers to reach beyond the domestic market. It's proven possible.
Globalization, no?
Foreign trade
Foreign trader.
creates an opportunity for the retailers to reach beyond the domestic market.
Retailers को नहीं मिलता है.
Retailers can export.
Retailer का मतलब क्या है?
They buy.
शॉपकीपर. हाँ, शॉपकीपर होलसेलर से लेके आता है ना, उसको कैसे मिलता है? रीच बियॉन्ड द मार्केट.
And what is the other name for World Bank?
World Bank, IMF. Earlier it was that IMF, no?
Here it's written IBRD.
No,
So
that is that answer given, no? Textbook, what is that? My here only, no? Same book only, no? Quality of insurance. इसका आंसर दिया है true or false का. हाँ, false है ना, which I have told also false. हाँ. Then
World Bank.
World Bank that is IMF only.
I also not actually forbidden when after I check my Instagram IPRDs.
Yes, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. Okay, history में that one history textbook you are having. The making of the global world. International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, popularly known as World. Okay, IBRD, correct.
And one more in assertion is in 10th question. It should be A now. It's 10 now. Assertion is.
Globalization leads to increased competition in international and domestic market. Globalization also makes the consumer better off as they have a wider variety of goods to choose from at lower prices. This is correct, you know.
Should be
अभी देखो ये वो globalization leads to increased competition in international and domestic market. That is the assertion. उसका reason क्या दिया? Globalization also make consumers better off. One is given competition of traders or business manufacturers. Okay, producers का competition. आंसर में दिया है, रीजन में दिया है, कंज्यूमर्स को वाइडर चॉइस, but both the assertion and reason are correct, but this is not the correct explanation for the assertion. So this is correct. Got it?
Yes.
So reason is not the correct one for the assertion. Got it? Both points are correct. So you should be very careful. That is why every time I am stressing that assertion reason you have to be thorough.
Yes. And one last thing, what is the difference between international trade and foreign trade?
See, earlier time, foreign trade must have one country to another country, they are making agreement and trading. But international trade में एक ग्लोबलाइजेशन के बाद जो शुरू हो गया, सब कंट्री के साथ ट्रेड कर सकते, उसमें लिमिटेशन नहीं है, लिबरलाइज द रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस. So that is what international trade.
So foreign trade is before liberalization and international trade is after liberalization.
But that globalization के बाद international trade without restrictions. Foreign trade पहले से था. भी आपने सिल्क रूट के बारे में पढ़ा, जो कंट्रीज के साथ वो ट्रेड है, वो सब फॉरेन ट्रेड होते थे. बट इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड जब ग्लोबलाइजेशन शुरू हो गया, सो सब कंट्रीज के साथ फ्री ट्रेड होता है. फ्री ट्रेड मतलब ऐसा एकदम फ्री नहीं है, क्यों? हाँ, पहले जैसा रेस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं. Yeah. Clear? All your doubt? Now let's come to our this thing. That day we have studied something about the manufacturing industry. What is which? Then we have also seen that how both the industries are setting up. What are the conditions for setting up of the industries? All those things we have studied. Now we are going to see industry market linkage. So what is the type of connection between that industry and market? So you have studied about inputs. Inputs में क्या raw materials से लेके what all are the requirements. Okay, inputs. So inputs से what is the connection? Second one is what? You tell me. ट्रांसपोर्ट. जो मैन्युफैक्चर करके तो ये कभी-कभी ये रॉ मटेरियल भी ट्रांसपोर्ट करना पड़ता है, तो और फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट ट्रांसपोर्ट करने का. सो सेकंड इज ट्रांसपोर्ट. देन फैक्ट्री ना. देन आउटपुट प्रोडक्ट्स. Output है cost. Again transport. This is finished products are transported. Okay. Market. Now these all are connected with, and these all are connected with the money. So what is that? Raw materials to be brought to that industries or collected and bring. For that money is required. After that, it is using that transport facilities to bring that one to the factory. That factories are setting up. Factories that the production take place, and after that the finished products are coming, and the finished products are transported. and that transported products are marketed. For all this activity, money is also there. So there is a link between the industry and the market. How that link you have studied, no? Got any doubt is there? Now, next type of linkage is there. What is the next type of linkage? See, where the industries are ideally located. The other class I have told you where all the raw materials are available, where that laborers are available, where that things can be manufactured at a cheaper cost. So that place industries are setting up. Now you tell here what all are the ways. One is that cost of obtaining okay. Now it is coming like that. Then what is coming here? Distribution of production. Then coming decision to that side. It's just cost production itself. Over now. So these all things are connected. See, here it is coming, here it is coming, here. So this way, when all the things are connected, so raw materials को जो मिलना आसान रहेगा, and these all things can be distributed easily, and the factory to be located at a convenient place, and afterwards at site that the production can be done. If all these things are coming in a favorable way, we can set up industries. So these are the factors which help in the setting up of industries. Previous part which I have completed, I forgot to mention about one point. Say we have learned industrialization and urbanization. Do you remember? Where industries are setting up, then large scale industrialization take place. When there is large scale industrialization, urbanization takes place. There is another important development along with that is agglomeration. What is agglomeration? Agglomeration is a condition in which expansion of the city beyond its city limit. Now, I will give you one example. Abhi, when you are looking, you cannot exactly tell where is the exact city limit. So some areas you come to know that police limit of this area. Like that, they are making a demarcation. So the people come to work in the industry, which is located, I am telling about तुर्भे. तुर्भे में एक इंडस्ट्री है, तो उधर काम करने के लिए जो लोग आता है, वो लोग उधर सेटल होता है, तो सबको ये उधर सेटल करने के लिए जगह नहीं मिलता है, तो वो लोग थोड़ा आगे आगे जाके अपना ये बनाता है, टेंट बना के रहना शुरू करता है अंडर द ब्रिज और लाइक दैट. Understood? But they are coming and coming to that particular area for their needs. Actually, they are living beyond the actual city limit, but their life is related with or dependent with that city. So this way, when there is an expansion of city beyond its actual city limit, it is called agglomeration. वो लोग अपना टेंट बना के अपना ये सब बना के उधर रहता है, तो सिटी का लिमिट एक्सपैंड हो गया और एक्सटेंड हो गया. Such expansion is called agglomeration.
Agglomeration leads to construction.
Agglomeration, see, everything is coming in that, not only construction. अभी उसका जॉब इधर है और काम ढूंढने के लिए इधर आता है, बट वो जो उधर रहता है वो दूर रहता है, बट उसका रिलेशन है सिटी के, तो सिटी का लिमिट एक्चुअल लिमिट से बाहर हो गया, तो उधर उसके साथ साथ बहुत सारे थिंग्स आता है, उधर मार्केट आता है, एक्सपैंड होता है बियॉन्ड दैट एक्चुअल लिमिट. समझ में आ गया? तो कुछ we know that markets are there. Market, actually when you are seeing that market is one place, but that vendors are expanding their this thing, selling activity beyond that. So this way, the life of the people extend or expand beyond the actual city limit. That is called agglomeration. Urban agglomeration, industrial agglomeration. Uska related activities are also taking place beyond that. When we actually ask some places, that means whether it belong to Nerul or not. So we don't know exact boundary of Nerul. Because people are young, kahan rehte hain? Nerul mein rehte. But exactly they may not be living because the limits are expanded beyond. Understood? Now, one more example I'll tell you. Taloja. Have you heard about Taloja? So some of the people are telling that Taloja is in Khargar. Or sector 35, Khargar they are telling. Means Khargar's extension is beyond. Earlier, Taloja was known for that jail only. But afterwards, nowadays, if you are looking, Taloja is far developed age. Got it? Agglomeration is clear to you? Now we are going to learn about the classification of industries. How industries are classified? First, industries are classified on the basis of raw materials used. Industries are classified on the basis of raw materials used. So accordingly, we can get one agro-based industry. Agro-based industries are those industries which use agricultural raw materials for industrial purpose. शुगर के लेके शुगर बनाता है और अदर जैगरी बनाता है. So sugar cane is an agricultural product. Such industry is called agro-based industry. Then another so it's that industrial raw material is mineral. For example, iron is a mineral. So iron से steel बनाता है, iron and steel. Bauxite is the raw material उससे aluminum बनाता है. So that way, this industries based on minerals is called a mineral-based industry. Clear? Then understood? See what is that? Minerals example I have told you, iron and steel or this bauxite. Iron say steel industry ka or bauxite say aluminum industry. Now the third, according to their main role, what role it plays? Say, can you imagine any activity which did not require iron and steel? अभी आप सोचो एक सेफ्टी पिन, सेफ्टी पिन वो किस चीज से बनाया है? आयरन एंड स्टील से बनाया. तो such industries are called basic. Without that we cannot think about. Or it is such an essential thing for every activity. बड़ा मिशनरी किस चीज से बनाया? तो आयरन एंड स्टील से बनाया. उधर से लेके ये पिन है. पिन मतलब ये करने के लिए पेपर ये करने के लिए जैक करने के लिए यूज करता है. वो भी आयरन एंड स्टील से बनाया. So that is what their activity is basic or key. Hence it is very important for everything. So much is there, no? Consumer good industry. Consumer good industry is that consumers के लिए बहुत जरूरी है. We cannot have any activity that which are not required by. For example, bulb. That is a consumer good industry. We go to the shop and get that thing to satisfy the need. Such goods, fan, anything which is satisfied.
Plastic industry comes in basic or plastic.
कंज्यूमर गुड होते प्लास्टिक का वो जो डायरेक्टली प्रोडक्ट ही खरीदता है ना
Those make plastic.
हाँ दैट ओनली नो प्लास्टिक डायरेक्टली नो कंज्यूमर्स के लिए कैसे होता है डायरेक्टली वी आर गेटिंग अभी ये बोतल है बोतल हमको नहीं बनाते हैं हम बोतल ही खरीदते हैं so such kind of goods which satisfies the consumer is called a consumer good industry so according to the raw material use three categories we have studied okay now जो इन्वेस्टमेंट किया उसके ऊपर कैसे क्लासिफिकेशन डन दैट इज accordingly it is classified into small scale industry if the investment is up to 1 crore, that industry is called as small scale industry. If the investment is more than 1 crore, that is large scale industry. Okay. Now, third. Who owns the business or owns or operates the business? Accordingly, it is classified into public sector, Geography, that accepted. Sincere. Got it. I will explain. You just, I was writing. What is consumer good industry? You are going and purchasing a pen from the shop. So by purchasing a pen, you satisfy your need. Consumer is getting the need fulfilled through the consumer good industry. So the production is taking only to satisfy the need of the consumers. A finished product is. So when your need is a chocolate, okay, you are getting the chocolate as a finished product. That way, the need of the consumer is fulfilled by this consumer good industry. अभी तुमको एक ड्रेस खरीदने का, so finished product you are getting, उसका in between process तुमको कुछ जानना जरूरी नहीं है. You are going and getting that garment. Okay, तो उसका पहले का प्रोसेस क्या है? स्विंग मशीन है, ये है, वो है, सिलाई कर दिया, ये सब तुमको जानने का ही जरूरत नहीं है. So the thing which satisfy your need, that it means the consumer's needs, is called a consumer good industry. Okay. Okay. Completed writing. Now listen carefully. This I did not explain. No? On the basis of capital invested. Capital invested for the whole process of setting up of industry and production, collection of raw material, all the things, how much investment, how much capital is invested. If that capital invested is up to 1 crore, that is considered as small scale industry. If the capital invested is more than 1 crore, it is large scale industry. Okay. So what is that? You tell me. Sit properly. You are comfortably sitting for sleeping.
If the investment is less than 1 crore, then it is small scale industry.
1 crore.
And if the capital investment is more than 1 crore, then it's a large scale.
Because earlier it was only 35 lakh. But now what is that? The value of currency is low. So accordingly, they have determined a criteria that if we are making an investment up to 1 crore, Means that all type of industry is called a small scale industry. Because for setting up of industry, collection of raw materials, getting the labor force, many other things are required. तो उसके लिए जो पहले जो इन्वेस्टमेंट होता है 1 crore तक हो गया तो उसको स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री समझ में आ गया?
If there is a small scale industry like vegetable selling, okay. So one person sets up 3 vegetable shops, each of less than 1 crore. So it's small scale or large scale?
Small scale.
But we have 3 now.
3 will take less than 1 crore, no?
Per shop, it's 1.
पर शॉप को 1 crore तक नहीं आए.
If we see like rent and all.
Rent and all, everything. Then also it will not come. Vegetable stall इतना तक नहीं आएगा.
But if we have many stalls.
See, then it will come if 1 crore. Then it is called a small scale.
So
Large scale industry, no, it is only shop. I am talking about industry, manufacturing. उधर क्या मैन्युफैक्चर करते हैं? Agriculture shops में. Got it? So industry के लिए machinery चाहिए, building चाहिए, और raw material लेके आने का, वो सब मिला के 1 crore तक. भी आपने फ्लोर मिल देखा. ये फ्लोर मिल का मशीनरी इंस्टॉल करने का, वो जो जगह लेने का, ये सब देखेगा तो उतना तक आ जाएगा. अभी एक सिंपल यू जस्ट सी दैट the production activity होना चाहिए. Whatever is the production activity, if that place taking, because we have defined the industry as manufacturing. So something to manufacture, no? In that agriculture, there is nothing manufacturing. So sugarcane manufacturing, sugarcane to convert into sugar. So when the investment is coming up to 1 crore, we can call it small scale. I am not talking about a small scale business. I am talking about small scale industries. Is your doubt clear? Now next, if it is more than, it is called a large scale. अभी देखो एक जगह खरीदने का, बड़ा बड़ा मशीनरीज लाने का, और that raw materials लाने का, उसका खर्चा तो 1 crore से ज्यादा हो गया. तो उसका प्रोडक्शन का आउटपुट भी हमको वैसे ही मिलेगा. So that is why that if that investment is more than 1 crore, then it is called as large scale industry. Clear? Now let us see on the basis of ownership. There are some industries which are owned and operated by the government. The example is given BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited. If you want, you can write, because full form you should know. Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited. SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited. Steel Authority of India Limited. Okay. So these industries are owned and operated by the government. इसमें लिखा है भारत हेवी इलेक्ट्रिकल्स लिमिटेड. So India का ही भारत हेवी इलेक्ट्रिकल्स. Now that it deals with this one, big iron and steel. Steel Authority of India Limited. So उसके लिए इन्वेस्टमेंट बहुत ह्यूज है, दोनों के लिए बहुत इन्वेस्टमेंट चाहिए. उसका मशीनरीज के लिए, उसका जो रॉ मटेरियल्स के लिए, ये सब चाहिए. So that is why it is carried out by the government. Now, private sector, it is owned and operated by private individual. We used to tell Mukesh Ambani, we used to tell about Tata. So individually, Pura owning and operating. Joint sector, it is owned by government as well as private sector. Earlier, there was a kind of condition that 51% of the share should be from government side and maximum 49% from that private. But now that rule is not there. Jointly, they are carrying out that activity. So, example is Oil India Limited. Full form. Oil India Limited is there. Okay. Now, some of the industries, for example, sugar manufacturing, milk, that is Varna milk, or so many such milk dairies, all these are done by the people. That is, they pool their money and they set up, because some of the industries of this kind cannot function throughout the year. They are some seasonal. So one industry setting up and that half the year no work is there, then it cannot function properly. So that is why the people of that locality join together, pool their money and carry out the activity and share the profit among themselves. Such industries are called cooperative. Okay. So we have studied about the public sector, private sector, joint sector and cooperatives.
Cooperative is just private sector with many owners. Cooperative sector is when there are more than one owner.
See, it is not ownership. They are jointly cooperating in the production, distribution, everything. So it is not, see, dairy cooperative, Varna dairy cooperative. So cooperative का नाम ही है. उधर अभी 10-15 जन मिलके उसका पैसा उधर शेयर डाल के ये इंडस्ट्री सेटअप की, तो उसका जो प्रॉफिट आएगा तो पूरा 15 जन को मिलेगा. Such activity, cooperative is that is in cooperation. What? Clear? Next classification based on the bulk and weight of the raw material. But how many were there? Fourth only, na? See, some of the industries, when you are seeing that it's industries that raw materials are very bulky, very heavy. Some of the finished products are heavy. Sometimes that the raw materials are light and the finished products are also light. So, example, accordingly, what is that? I just wrote some example like that only. So what is that heavy industry? उसका जो एक ship का weight आपको कर सकते हैं, imagine कर सकते हैं, आपका हाथ में ले सकता है क्या ship? So उसका weight of raw material, उसका raw material क्या है? Iron and steel. तो उसका weight raw material का और finished product का weight when it is high, so it is what a heavy industry. The raw materials and finished products, if it is light, it is called light industries. So उसमें है sewing machine है, bulb है, electric fan है, that स्टिचिंग करने के लिए नीडल है, ये सब वेट में कम है, तो उसको क्या बोलता है? लाइट इंडस्ट्री. गॉट? Now what I am going to do is that each industry I am giving you to read. Little bit. If you are reading, you can, then we will discuss. Because today I have to complete. That day we have started. Today this many 3 hours. This is not go so much. It's a big lesson. I don't know. It may not end. You just read, then we will see. What is textile industry? You read. Agro-based industry में first है textile industry. Textile industry में क्या होता है? What are the importance of textile industry? You just read. 5 minutes time I will give you. Completed. So I just told you to read the importance of textile. So what are the same importance of the textile? It is having a unique position. That is unique means it is having its own that first position in many or prime position. Okay. Then second point, it contributed 13% to industrial production. Now provide employment, that is second largest employment provider. Then earn considerable foreign exchange. Contribute 5% GDP. Then it is self-reliant and complete in its value chain. Only industry which is self-reliant and complete in its value chain. What is that? Let's say that you want to write. Okay, first. Completed? Okay. Now, this I explained. Now, this last point, self-reliant and complete in its value chain. अभी हमको क्या मिलता है? कॉटन बॉल्स मिलता है. ये कॉटन बॉल्स को बोलता है फाइबर. उससे ये रॉ फाइबर से फाइबर प्रोड्यूस करता है. फिर यार्न सेपरेट करता है स्पिनिंग से. फिर वीविंग करता है, निटिंग भी करता है. तो उससे क्या होता है? ये करके वीविंग करके फैब्रिक, कपड़ा, फैब्रिक. देन उससे क्या करता है? उसके आगे कलर डालना पड़ता है, डाइंग करने का, फिनिशिंग करने का. फिनिशिंग होने के बाद आपको क्या मिलता है, गारमेंट मिलता है। तो ये इधर से लेके इधर तक आएगा तो आपको क्या है, फ्रॉम दैट बिगिनिंग रॉ मटेरियल टू फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट। Understood? This is what a raw material and here finished product. So every stage the value is added. So it is the only industry in which it is complete value is added to the product. दूसरा देखो, अभी एक मशीन बनाया, मशीन से दूसरा काम करने का, मिक्सर ग्राइंडर, आई एम गिविंग यू एन एग्जांपल, वो ग्राइंडर से दूसरा काम करेगा तो ये होएगा ना, उसका खुद का वैल्यू नहीं ऐड होता है। गॉट इट? अभी शुगर केन से शक्कर बनाया, तो शक्कर बना के शक्कर से चाय बनाएगा तभी तो यूज होता है, बट इधर ऐसा नहीं है। In itself that value is added. अभी तुम सिर्फ कपड़ा लेके आएगा तो भी value is there, no? So such kind of, that is what the importance of textile is. Got it? Want to do this one? You check this your textbook. That one is there. You can do. This will be happening in textile industry. Textile industry work आता है, but when we want to tell about how it is complete activity, I have given you the example of this thing, floor mill. Floor mill में क्या होता है, एक machinery is there. The machinery is the product of iron steel. Now you are going and giving wheat, then it is making it to converted into flour and you get it. So where that value is added in itself. The value is added when that product is complete. So textile is the only industry where that full value is added in the process. You in that industry, cotton, if you are taking handloom is there, powerloom is there, that all things are coming. So I am just telling that from raw cotton से finished product garment तक हम देखेंगे, it is the only industry which is adding value. Your doubt is clear or not? Now let us go ahead with the cotton textile. You just read it. Where it started, how it started, its story is there. Then how many cotton textiles are there? Completed? Completed? Okay. What is our next topic? The background, that is history of this one. We have seen that before that, coming of the British onwards, India was having that cotton production. So they were maximum making that spinning and handloom weaving. Handloom means the looms are weaved by hand. Okay. Then during the British period, we faced a lot of difficulties. But when was the first mill sector established and birth? When the first mill? 1854 in Mumbai. You have to keep it underlined. Then World War time, Britain was engaged in the war, so there was a huge demand for Indian fabric. Earlier, we were sending or we were exporting raw materials only, and we were forced to buy finished products. But during the war time, they were unable to produce it. So Indian clothes were in high demand in Britain. Next one is that how many cotton mills are there by 2020? 1946. But maximum these mills are in the private sector. And this clothes are produced in decentralized sector. What is the meaning? See, centralized sector means concentrated, centralized. Here the production take place and going in different direction. That is what the centralized. Decentralized means see what is that different areas that production and going to that center. Okay. See, centralized means the production is taking place in that main place and distributed to that other places. But here what is that? This one is taking place in different activities are taking place in different areas and coming to the center. Diversified that production. समझ में आ गया? अभी one example if I am telling that Kanchipuram silk, have you heard about this Kanchipuram silk? that in that area, that is Kanchipuram, that work is assigned to different areas. That weaving is given somebody, spinning is given to somebody, thread making, yarn making. All these activities are diversified. It is not done in that particular factory. The full activity is not done. So that is why there is a difference in decentralization and centralization. Clear? Now, what are the aspects which help in that cotton textile industry? You try thinking and try. What are the factors help in the setting up of textile industry, cotton textile industry?
Raw material.
Availability of raw materials. Cotton.
Cheap labor.
Cheap labor. That means availability of cotton, if you are telling, there should be good climate. Climate is subsidized because we cannot make that way artificial. So these all things are available, that place only that the cotton textile mills will be set up. Got it? Now, maximum concentration of cotton textile mills can be seen in Maharashtra and Gujarat. And in Maharashtra, which place Mumbai, and Gujarat, Ahmedabad, or Surat and Ahmedabad. That is what a maximum concentration of cotton textile industry. So why there is a maximum concentration of cotton textile industries in Maharashtra and Gujarat? All these favorable conditions you have to. So you just see that there is a wide market, port facilities, then what is that, banking facility, electricity facilities. Then another thing is that availability of raw cotton, transport facilities. All these facilities are available in these regions more than the other regions. That is why there is a largest concentration of cotton textile industries in Mumbai and Ahmedabad. Maharashtra and Gujarat, that means Mumbai and Ahmedabad. What are the importance of this industry? Cotton textile industry has close link with agriculture. That is the first importance. From where we are getting cotton? Cotton is getting from agriculture. So it is closely connected with agriculture. Second, provide living to farmers, cotton ball pluckers, workers engaged in ginning, spinning, weaving, dyeing, designing, packaging, tailoring, and sewing. This many variety of people get a job. Ginning is the process that means that from that cotton ball, that with the help of machine, that the thread yarn is separating. Okay. So next, the industry by creating a demand supports many other industries. What all industries it is created, such as chemicals and dyes, mill stores, packaging minerals, and packaging materials and engineering works. इतना सारा industries ये टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री को डिपेंड करता है. टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री ये सबको भी, there is a close linkage between textile industry and these all industries. That industries are related to textile industry. Okay. Next is that weaving is done by hand loom, power loom, and in mills. 3 areas. Hand loom. Have you heard about a hand loom? The looms by hand. Power loom means machines. Then mill sector means bada machines that electricity that is
like using
yes. Machine mean that is also electricity also power is used.
that house
Small scale cottages. Okay, but it can be in small factory also. But machineries are that is so many machineries are there. So large scale production is taking in the mill sector. Got it? Still he is. Got it? I understood. That part earlier you read or not? These points you have to underline. That means importance. Okay. Next, the hand-spun khadi provide large-scale employment to weavers in their homes as a cottage industry. Khadi. See, you might have seen that Kerala khadis, sari, or this thing, munda. That means a kind of white color dhoti. White color dhoti is there. So these all are handloom made. So ये सब किधर बनाता है फैक्ट्री में नहीं बनाता है अपना घर में बनाता है so cottage industry development of cottage industry. Cotton yarn forms an important part of India's export trade. India export yarn to Japan. See, if we study about Japan, Japan is not having place to grow anything. Japan is an island, means it is not exactly like that. Also, it is made landfills and made that much area. So there is no space to grow cotton. So India export yarn to Japan. So that is a considerable this thing foreign exchange we are getting. Cotton goods are exported to USA, UK, Russia, France, East European countries, Nepal, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and African countries. Okay. Now, this part you can read afterwards. Now we are going to see about what are the problems or challenges faced. You need time to read that these questions. You people did not read. You need time to read this part. Questions 1, 2, 3. That is spinning, weaving. Okay, fast you read. Then I can clearly go down. That questions answers also you have to mark. Especially, why is it important for us to improve our wheel sector instead of exporting yarn in large quantities? Any doubt is there? Problems we will learn. Okay, that is also important question. Problems or challenges you have. There you can use a word also, challenges based. Okay, completed. Now, why is it important to improve the weaving sector instead of exporting the yarn?
Again, because use the high quality yarn. So if they use it, the foreign trade will be better.
See, we are exporting that one and importing the finished product. So what is that when we are exporting that yarn, the price is very low. Instead, if you when you are importing finished product, it's very costly. अभी जापान में हम लोग ये सब भेजता है, जापान से फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट हमारे कंट्री में आएगा तो हमको हाई प्राइस देना पड़ता है. So if we are able to use our spinning in a better way, then we can utilize our high quality yarn. We can export the value based product or value added product instead of raw yarn. When you are going to buy a garment, whatever price they are telling you have to pay and buy. But so much bales of the yarn when we are exporting, very small amount. So whenever you are, one other example I am telling, if you go to the market to buy that vegetables, 5 kilo vegetable you buy. So this vegetable after coming or bringing home, adding that masala and all, you made it into a finished bhaji you prepared. So all the members of the home you can eat. So that vegetable you purchase for some 20 rupees, added the masala which is there at home, and now it is enough for all the members. Instead you think you purchased one plate bhaji from the restaurant, you are paying 150 rupees, 160 rupees. That is not sufficient for all the members also. What is the difference? That bhaji which you purchased from the restaurant added value to the raw vegetable. So this is what happening in our condition also. That is the cotton yarn when we are exporting, the value is not added. But when we are importing the finished product, value is already added. So that can be done when we are improving the weaving sector. Okay? Is it clear? Now you have to find that the problems faced, or there you write one question, what are the challenges faced in the cotton industry? What are the challenges? One, we have made a significant increase in the production of good quality long staple cotton. The need to import is still felt. Increase the production. Staple cotton, long staple cotton we are having. But what is the problem? For satisfying our need, we need to import it. Second, obsolete machinery, outdated machinery. So these machines give less production. I mean, you can find the knife which you are using to cut the vegetables. If it is not used for long time, we cannot even cut a banana also. Or the fruits also we are not able to cut. So what is that? It is old. It is not in use. It is outdated. So that is what because of that, less productivity. Now the third, erratic power supply. Means the power supply is not proper. That is every then and there power cuts used to be there. So the machine is on by the time power is not there. So because of that, we cannot complete that production process. Then low productivity of laborers. What is the meaning? The laborers are unable to do their maximum. Because of that, production is affected. We'll see after this. Yeah. This point is
there are those who are going to die. It's the text में convert करके फिर उसे मेरे को फिर उसे समझना है.
मछली बहुत है ना. What is maths BG? Maths BG. वो टीचर्स के नाम है.
And the answer
and BJ
and English MLA say Hindi.
social
Yes. बहुत सारे.
sir. Additional. But Emma करने के हम ऐसा रहता है.
On balance,